It just works now.
So lucky.
Anyway, so lucky to have a brain that functions. It's so special.
What's that like?
Tell
everybody.
I can remember stuff. You know how they say it's good for the midlife brain? Maybe it's just really good for me. Because I'm off mushroom coffee, I'm back full on the caffeine. I think it's helping. I do. I'm activated.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 40ish. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Lauren Mishcon. This is the podcast where we talk about 40-something life, diving into midlife news, midlife stories, midlife dilemmas, and our own beautiful moments of madness. You're staring at my headscarf again. She's staring at my neckerchief last time, and today she's staring at my headscarf.
I love it.
I'm all about the scarves this early spring.
I love it.
It's like a little scarf festival.
Festival.
Yeah. I might go with a little Hermes silky one next week.
You've got an Hermes silky scarf?
It's not really an Hermes one.
What is it then?
It's a knockoff Hermes one.
Right.
Yeah. I might have one somewhere. I don't know. I have actually got quite a lot of little silky scarves knocking around my house. It's just I
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think you need those.
Maybe I do need them.
I don't.
Because you can also tie them on your handbag.
You can, but that is a very dated thing to do.
You can tie
Lauren.
them round.
Lauren.
What?
It's that.
Yeah.
That's like a labubu. Shit.
I don't have a labubu.
No, but what I'm saying is that it's like, it's a trend. It's gone. Get over it. Let go of it. Move away from it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I haven't done it. It's okay.
No, but you were about to.
I've got a little never mind. It doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, how are you this week? Oh no, let's finish our housekeeping first. Don't forget you can subscribe to this show on Apple Podcasts for early access, ad-free listening across both this show and Self-Care Club, and bonus content you can watch on Spotify, you can watch on YouTube, you can watch on any podcast platform that you choose.
You can listen on any podcast platform that you choose.
You can only watch on Spotify and YouTube.
Yes, for now.
For now, but soon it'll be everywhere.
I did hear that you could watch it on Apple soon. They're bringing video.
Of course they are. They'll have to.
But how have they not already?
I don't know, because they're so ahead of the curve in life generally, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, and if you do have anything to share, big, small, medium, large, small to medium, whatever size you are, we want to hear it. Email us hello@40ish.co.uk or DM us on Instagram. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. You've just shown me some crystals that are in your bra.
My lovely friend, bought me some healing crystals because I am post-op.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a gorgeous gift, so I wanted to show you.
Yeah, but I said put them in your knickers.
I can't put anything in my knickers for obvious reasons. Okay.
So put them in a pocket adjacent.
It's still very delicate.
Put them in a pocket adjacent to the
have
vag.
now.
Okay. Good.
Have. So
Lovely.
it will heal my thigh.
No,
Great.
it's like closer to the area. I'm all here for the healing crystals.
Exactly.
I love that shit. I lap that shit up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, now that you've got your
Self-Care Club for 6 years.
now that you've got your fortune teller look on.
Yeah, now I'm in my whole crystal ball era.
You really are.
I really am.
Tell me my fortune, Lauren.
I have to rub the crystals. Not only.
Do you want to rub the crystals? Tell me my fortune. Yeah, I've been post-op. I've been recovering.
Yeah.
Listen, we're recording this straight after last week's, but it's gonna present as if we're recording a week later, but we're not.
Shh, don't spoil the magic.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm still post-op.
Yeah.
Because it was only 10 minutes
for quite a while.
It was only 10 minutes ago since we recorded the other one. I bought so many gorgeous gifts. I have been so spoiled by my friends and I feel very, very touched about it. Plants and flowers, and I bought a fruit basket. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. I honestly, it's been amazing. And one of my friends sent me this gorgeous candle from they do a lavender spray as well. It's a really lovely range.
This works?
Yes. Very good.
I'm telling you, the brain is like on fire
Braining.
at the moment. Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. Not even how on the mushroom coffee. It's just work. It just works now.
So lucky.
I know. Anyway, so lucky to have a brain that functions. It's so special.
What's that like?
It's handy,
Tell everybody.
You know? I can remember stuff. I remember everything. And yeah, it's great.
Is it nice?
I don't walk into rooms and not know why I'm there. It's cool. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
It must be so satisfying to have a brain that works.
It's good. Yeah. It's fun.
Anyway, so this works, the candle, and
Yeah.
it smells like a spa. Anyway, so I opened it and I was so delighted that I got this candle. And do you know what I did? I did something so controversial when I opened this candle.
You lit the candle.
I lit the candle. I lit it.
Good.
I did not put it back in the box and shove it in the back of a cupboard,
Good.
waiting for the perfect opportunity
Good.
to light the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Or, worst case, re-gift it.
Yeah. No.
My friend went out of her way to buy me a gorgeous candle because she wants me to have some healing and something smelling good in front of me. And that candle has sat right by me when I've sat on the couch all day, every day.
I mean, you have been doing a lot of couch sitting, so it's nice to have something nice on around you to look at and smell, right? Like, that was the point of it.
Tell you how much happiness that candle has brought me.
That's the point.
I know.
Yeah.
Lauren and I, we have a new pact for our birthdays.
Yeah.
We buy each other, well, we're not meant to, but we do. We buy each other a little something.
Yeah.
And then we go on a lovely theatre trip together
Yeah.
because our birthdays are quite close together. Although I keep forgetting to book those theatre tickets.
It's in my diary, so can you book it?
Oh, I think that ship has sailed.
I actually think you did book them.
I didn't pay for them.
Oh, great. Perfect. So my gift this year is this candle. Can you see it? I don't know if you'll be able to see the label. It says, smells like Jacob Elordi's bathwater. So it's a double joke. It's a Gwyneth joke and it's a Saltburn joke and it's a Jacob Elordi joke. And I won't be explaining it at home to anyone in my family. And thankfully, it doesn't smell of semen.
It's
That's not a great scent. It's been my birthday.
we spoke about this last week.
No, we didn't actually. discuss my
AKA
birthday
20 minutes
at all.
ago. Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
What did we discuss?
We discussed that you turned 48.
Oh, that was it. I turned 48.
Right.
It was
You're
all
going to
right.
make this into 2 segments.
No, come on.
then.
I don't normally like birthdays. I'm normally a bit like about my birthday, but I actually was quite enjoying my birthday this year, and actually had a really nice birthday.
I'm so pleased.
Yeah, I actually embraced the birthday, and it was nice. Had lunches, dinners, breakfast. It was like a 3-day event. I don't know why.
Because your husband is so good with your birthday.
He's really good with birthdays. Yeah,
He is.
Planned the whole
Very,
day.
very, very sweet. He does it every year.
Yeah, the whole day down to a T. And there was even room in the evening to be in a tracksuit with Bridgerton. He even left space for that.
I'm really struggling to get past the headscarf.
Maybe I'm just wearing more clothes. Maybe I'm just going Amish because I'm reacting to the fact that no one's wearing clothes in
It's
my house.
definitely giving fortune teller vibes on Brighton Pier.
I actually saw a fortune teller on Brighton Pier once.
Did you?
Yeah.
You know, we could be like Tom Hanks. What was that film?
Big.
You are.
Zoltan.
Yeah. It's giving Zoltan vibes.
He had a moustache, so that's not very nice.
Just before we dive into your dilemmas, a quick disclaimer: we are not doctors or healthcare professionals, so if there is an issue you are seriously struggling with, please contact a qualified expert.
This is from Anon. Anon says, I was at a party on the weekend. When I went into the kitchen, I heard 2 women talking about my friend. I honestly didn't mean to eavesdrop. My ears just locked in when I heard her name. They were casually tearing her apart, calling her dramatic and exhausting and a lot. Part of me wanted to spin around and say, excuse me, or record it, or disappear, but I didn't do anything. I just walked out into the other room, but I've been replaying it ever since. Now I don't know what to do. Do I tell my friend? It feels disloyal not to, but telling her would hurt her. Do I confront the person? But it wasn't said to me and I wasn't meant to hear it. I just feel weirdly complicit for knowing. And now every time I see either of them, I feel a bit resentful because they're still nice to her face. What would you do? Thank you, Anon. Have you ever been in that situation?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I think you have to ask yourself, what impact would it have by telling her? Is it there to help her? Would it hurt her? Would it help her? Like, I don't think that any good can come from her knowing about this conversation.
Okay, I agree. But then, let's say, just for example, one of those women had had an operation and your friend, who they'd been bitching about behind her back, was like, oh, do you know what? She had an operation and I'm going to go around and I'm doing this for her and that for her and the other for her. Wouldn't you want to say, she is not your friend, stop bothering? You know, if you saw her like going out of her way, or like, oh, it's her birthday, I'm going to make a dinner for her. That would be difficult. Me.
Well, because you don't want her to be taken advantage of, and she basically is.
Yeah, that's the bit that would annoy me. Or I would always feel like if her name came up, or and I have to invite her because she's such a good friend of mine, I would find it really hard to say, actually, she's not. Like, I would let it go until such a point when
your friend was going over and above to be her friend and to invest in the friendship.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, actually. I do. Because that's an important line. Because she shouldn't be putting herself out for this person, because she's not loyal to her. She's not respectful of her by any means. If it gets to that. If it doesn't, and things just sort of carry on in a normal vein, I would actually leave that alone. And I'm not always one to say, leave it. I'm very of the school of thought that, you know, you should have your say and you should always sort of stand in your truth and be honest about who you are and how you feel, because I think it relieves you of a lot of angst. And also it's just honest. There's nothing wrong with being honest, not to hurt somebody's feelings. But this would be very painful to her. And I wouldn't want to be the one to hurt my friend.
No, and also no one wants to hear that about themselves.
I think that's a really good point, though, that you've just made. If it was becoming problematic and I could see that she was bending over backwards to help this person or to be there for this person, I think that's when I might intervene.
But then what do you say without telling her what happened?
But you can't. You'd have to tell her what happened. You'd have to be honest. At that point, you have to be willing to be honest.
But then if it's like 6 months later, it's so uncomfortable, because then she might say to you, well, why didn't you tell me 6 months ago? I've been on holiday with her.
You say, well, because I didn't want to hurt you and I didn't think that it was appropriate and I wanted it to go away. But now that I see that you are giving so much of yourself in this friendship, I just want you to know what it really is.
It is an awkward one. It's an awkward one. And I don't know how good a friend they allegedly are. You know, how much time do they spend together? How much time are they hanging out? It's a bit tricky.
Like if someone overheard, like if you heard someone slagging me off.
Yeah.
Well, what would you do?
Who is it?
It's an old friend, but not a close friend.
Of yours?
Yeah.
It would depend what they were saying about you.
Well, they're saying I'm dramatic and I'm a lot and I'm exhausting, like what they've said here.
But you're not any of those.
No,
things.
I know, but okay. But
if it was something like that I knew kind of wasn't true, and also you would just be able to say, well, I'm not, so fuck her. I feel I would kind of want to tell you. I would feel quite like I wanted to tell you. If it was something that I felt that would really upset you, or that you would feel like...
If it was one of my best friends.
Yeah, or also if it was something about you that you knew about yourself already but don't like about yourself, or something like that, something that felt a bit truer, you know, then I would really have to think about it.
But also, if you came to me to tell me that, I would know that A, it was true. B, I would completely trust that your intentions are good and you've got my best intentions at heart. Because it depends on the messenger.
Yeah,
it depends who's telling you. No, but what I'm saying is, like, some people can just be around and they just want to cause drama and they just want chaos and they thrive off of it. So it does also depend who's bringing you that message.
Yeah, are they a mixer? Some people do love a mix.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
That is
true.
They
thrive off of it.
I always find that so weird. I really don't like mixers.
Oh, and it was very, very childish.
Or like, you know, they'll play both sides. I really don't appreciate that.
No. No. Well, you just want someone to be upfront and honest. Yeah, I mean, I would really struggle with it. And I also think in the moment, I would like to think I would have the courage to say, actually, I think it's really inappropriate what you're saying about her. Like if I heard someone saying that about one of my best friends, I would really struggle not to say something. That would really, if I heard someone saying that about you, I don't think I could idly, I wouldn't idly stand by. I would say something.
But you're not like, then they would say, well, this is not a conversation, you're not invited into this conversation. I'm having a conversation here with my friend.
But don't have it here because I can hear you. And just be a bit more discreet. It's not okay. And now I know something that I don't need to know. And you've put me in a terrible position.
Yeah, it's not nice. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for this woman because she's in an awkward situation now.
Yeah.
I would just see how this all plays out.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree.
In the near future.
Yeah. I'm sorry this happened. That's really shit.
It's a bit shitty.
Yeah.
Should we go to a break and come back with a meltdown? Where are we with trainers?
Well, you have every pair of trainers imaginable known to man ever made.
Well,
so that's where you are with trainers. Can we
edit that slightly? I have every pair of Adidas Sambas available to man. I have 6 pairs. Do you know what I got bought for my birthday?
They're not all Sambas. They're not Sambas.
Yeah, they are. They're Adidas Sambas. Do you know what I got bought for my birthday?
Adidas Sambas?
A pair of silver Adidas Sambas.
Oh, don't roll your eyes.
They're horrible. I don't like them.
You were talking about getting them.
But I really don't like them because I have the gold ones already.
But you said, but you've gone off those.
I don't like them. They're really uncomfortable. They just don't look good on.
The gold do look good on.
I don't agree and I don't like them. And then Josh was like, which one of these trainers do you want? He sends me on WhatsApp. I said, neither. I don't like either of them.
Why didn't he get you the New Balance?
I said, are you doing this for Dad? Has Dad asked you? He's like, don't ask questions. Just help me out. Which pair do you want? I said, I'll be really honest with you.
I want the New Balance.
I don't want either of those trainers. Anyway, I got one of them.
Why didn't you send a link of what you did want?
I don't, because then I was like, do I really want the New Balance? I have so many trainers. I don't really need trainers. I said, do you know what? There's nothing I really want. Go rogue. Ollie was like, I'm going rogue. I was like, cool.
You see.
But then I got the trainers and I want them. They've already gone back. I took them back to the shop yesterday. Same day I got them.
Bloody hell.
That was swift, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to get?
Well, I don't know, but I don't know if I'm even going to get trainers because where are we with trainers?
Well, it seems to be very Adidas heavy. And it's weird how it goes like everything you get is Nike.
Yeah.
And then suddenly now everyone's gone over to Adidas.
Yeah.
How does that happen? It's just marketing.
Yeah. Also, this is what I wanted to ask you. This was the main point of this. What do you think about Sneakerinas?
I don't know what they are.
They are a cross between ballerinas and sneakers. So they're like a very light pair of trainers, almost a ballet pump, but a trainer. Everyone makes them, Puma, Adidas, Nike, and they sometimes have a ballet strap across.
Oh, the Puma ones are gorgeous.
Show me the Puma ones. They are very, very, very on trend. They also do a cow print one. Yeah. Like, how do you feel about a Sneakerina?
Yeah, I like those.
But also, are they the sort of thing you wear when you're in your mid-60s? Do you know what I mean?
You're not in your mid-60s.
No, but do they
look, exactly.
Yeah.
M&S do one.
Of course they do. Everyone's doing a Sneakerina. It's the shoe of the spring.
I'm so pleased you brought this to my attention because I haven't seen it.
I can't believe it. Well, now it's all you'll see. Sorry, it'll hit your algorithm
like
now.
Last week. Oh, the Adidas ones are cool, but they're very similar to what you've got on now.
Exactly.
I like them.
Okay.
My only thing is they're a little bit like bowling shoe.
I actually don't mind a bowling shoe. No one wears bowling shoes anymore. You know what I mean? You wear your own shoes now if you go bowling.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
What happened there? That's a weird thing.
Yeah. And no one's discussed it.
No one's ever discussed it.
Nope. What's that about?
COVID.
Yes. Okay. I've asked ChatGPT.
What does it say?
According to ChatGPT, it's gone back to you must wear bowling shoes.
No, that's just not the truth. That's not the truth.
Okay.
So
I love how you always have to disagree with AI. I love it.
It doesn't know everything and sometimes it hallucinates. It's not factual. It's not always factual.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Like, for example, I made an orange chocolate cheesecake on Friday, and I have to tell you, it did me no favours because it was overcooked.
What's it got to do with ChatGPT?
It overcooked my cake.
What? Hold on.
I had to check the cooking time.
Right.
It said between 70 and 90 minutes. It was definitely raw at 70 minutes. It was definitely much too wobbly at 80, and then at 90 it was overcooked. So, did me no favours.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. You use ChatGPT for cooking times.
I had to because I'd never made this cake before, and do you know what? Never making it again.
Where was the recipe from?
I definitely ripped it out of a magazine, but now I can't remember which magazine because I ripped it out. It wasn't Waitrose magazine.
But it didn't have cooking time on there.
It did, but it was so vague. It was like until the edges are set and the middle is wobbly. But how wobbly is too wobbly? Well, basically, I overcooked it. And I was so annoyed because it was so many ingredients and it was expensive to buy all the ingredients. And it was a fucking faff to make with the whole ganache and the Oreo base and the middle. It was like a 3-layered cake. And then it had Terry's chocolate orange on the top, and it should have been unreal. It was not unreal. It was very mid, as the kids would say.
Sounds amazing.
It wasn't. They all loved it. And they were like, the mum, it's so delicious, it's so yummy. I'm like, it isn't that yummy. So don't glaze me about how yummy the cake is, because it's not that yummy.
You have just used so many cool terms.
Thanks.
I think it's the headband.
Do you?
I do.
I think it's osmosis.
I don't know what it is, but you are like... Do you know,
for someone with zero estrogen, testosterone and progesterone in my entire body, I'm functioning on all cylinders. I don't know what I'm running on, but it's not hormones.
No.
I did have a very strong coffee this morning. Do you think that's done it?
No.
You know how they say it's good for the midlife brain? Maybe it's just really good for me. Because I'm off the mushroom coffee. I'm back full on the caffeine. I think it's helping. I do. I do. I'm activated.
I'm really, really pleased one of us are. Can we talk about HRT for a minute?
Sure.
This could be my meltdown.
Okay.
Are we on meltdowns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are. We're here. Yeah.
We went from
mine was
places.
Sneakerinas, but apparently that's not a meltdown. Apparently it's just giving you loads of inspiration for spring trainers.
I'm going to get those.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. You're welcome.
We are on meltdowns.
Yeah, we are.
I'm getting night sweats.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Like proper night sweats.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Well, you are in menopause now.
I am in menopause. But my gynecologist who did the operation, he said that my HRT shouldn't be disrupted because I have it injected. And I had it done in January. But I am literally being woken up. When I tell you I am soaked.
That's awful.
I know. And also I'm getting very, very hot. So I'm saying things like, I'm noticing myself saying things like, oh, is it very hot in here? And yesterday we had to pop, because I had an appointment with him, so we had to pop back to the hospital, and I just threw on a jumper and whatever, and I didn't put a T-shirt on. And so I was like opening the windows, and Adam sat there freezing, and I'm like, I can't leave the house without a T-shirt now.
Right. Okay.
My temperature has changed.
Okay.
Overnight.
Yeah, well, it did happen overnight.
Yeah, well, sort of, because I've been dealing with it for 3 years.
No, I know, but you've gone from dealing with it to like, now it's here.
Well, no, now it's
in a day.
No, it's not here, it's done.
Done in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I think it will pass though. It will pass.
I'm not here for that.
No, it will pass. No, I would not be here for it either. Can get like menopause sheets and menopause pajamas, like cooling things. You can. So you'd have to change your sheets every morning. So that must be annoying.
I'm just airing the bed out. But I mean, it's fucking annoying. I'm going to sleep on a towel tonight.
That's not nice.
I know. And my husband is so disinterested. Can I tell you? He is so disinterested in my ever-changing hormones.
My husband was really interested in your operation. And I was like, no. How's Nicole? I was like, she's, post-operative. She's in pain and she's on tramadol and she's at home and she looks a bit sad. And what did she have done?
I wasn't. Let me tell you something. I was not sad on that tramadol. The tramadol, I was stoned.
Quite
as
vague.
Fuck.
You were quite vague. Yeah, vague out of it. quite out of it. He was like, what did she have done? She had a hysterectomy. Why? I'm like,
do you know how many people have asked me why, Lauren? Do you know how many people have asked me why? I have found that utterly fascinating.
I said, to be honest with you, it's not really your business. He's like, no, but why? I was like, Nicole's private medical information is neither your business nor your concern. Nor do I need... I'm like, if I had a hysterectomy, do you think that she would be telling Adam all about the why and the who and the this and how it worked and this, that and the other? I'm like, why does it matter to you? Like, she's had one.
Well, he's just curious.
No, I know, but I find it really interesting. And then the kids were like, why has Nicole had a hysterectomy?
Oh, brilliant.
Like, what? It's not, like, just leave it.
Like, when my friends ask me, oh, how come?
Yeah.
Like, that is totally fine. But when people I barely know have asked me...
Who's asked you who you barely know?
Well, not barely know. Barely know is a stretch. Well, I put on Instagram, on like my personal Instagram, about the presents that I'd been bought. So then it does invite questions. Like, I understand that. Like, what's happened? I said, I've had an operation. Yeah. I've said, it was just a whole host of things.
Good. Generic.
Well,
generic.
Also, you want me to go into it?
Because some of my friends have obviously, because you said it on the show, it wasn't like you've kept it a big secret. You did say it. So I'm having my reproductive organs removed. So it's fairly obvious to anyone with basis of intelligence what you were having done. But a few people have been like, why? Why did she have to have one? It's like, she just, you know what? She just did.
You know what? I think people ask because women, especially, because I can't speak for all of your sons, but I think women are asking because for their own curiosity.
Yeah, like what would happen where I would need that?
Yes.
Yeah.
At what point do you have to have a hysterectomy?
Or what could happen where that would mean that that's something that would be necessary for me?
And by the way, I didn't have to have it.
Yeah.
It was a choice.
Yeah.
And because I was going to be more comfortable after it for having it.
You're not sick, is what we're saying.
No.
Yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It was something that needed to happen, and I could have waited a few years, but I decided just to have it done now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bethan sent us her meltdown.
Yeah.
Dear Lauren and Nicole, my meltdown is that I spent a lot of my young adult life moaning at my parents for being so routine and bothered about small, boring stuff. The other day, I found myself having a 10-minute conversation with my teenage kids about how annoyed I was that the seeded loaf I always buy in Asda every Tuesday has been discontinued and replaced with a sunflower loaf that quite honestly isn't nearly half as good and is also 49p more expensive.
A sunflower loaf?
Like, I guess a sunflower seed.
Yeah, I don't like a sunflower seed.
Afterwards, I had to sit down and have a long think about what happened to the girl who would go out until 4 a.m. and still get to my waitressing job at the local cafe the next morning and have a Twix and a Coke for breakfast. Thank you, Bethan, age 44, but might as well be 84. I understand this. I'm beginning to understand this.
So am I.
And I don't like it.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care. I don't want to be staying out all night and then doing my 9 a.m. clients still half cut. Like, I'm just not interested in being that person whatsoever anymore.
I don't mean that bit. I mean, like, when you actually get bothered about when a loaf gets discontinued and it's gone up by 49p, you know?
It's classic midlife.
Like, I will tell you, this is when I start to see my future. So my mum, you'll know where this is going before I even finish my sentence. My mum had to replace her computer. Okay. She works 4 mornings a week. She's a medical secretary, so she really needs her computer. It was very old, needed to be replaced. So all the software, because her software was so old, it wasn't. So she needed all the new software.
Jackie.
Poor Jackie. She actually told me on day 3 that she needed to stop and have a drink, like an alcoholic drink, at 5:30 because of the stress of this new computer. I was like, but Mum, like literally a man comes and plugs it in. She's like, you don't understand.
No, she's
the downloading of the software.
Of course, she's got to get everything.
But I can also see in my future how a computer changeover could drive me to drink. I can see very easily
in your crystal
in my
ball
future the tech will
overwhelm you.
The death of me.
Yeah. And it's not changing, and it's not going to slow down.
No, it's going to like go whizzing past me.
I know. I feel like it's starting to whiz past me.
It's very frightening.
It is.
Like, I really feel jealous of the people who died before the internet. You know, I'm jealous of those people. Old people I'm talking about, not young people. But like, if you were 99 when the internet was invented, you were lucky. Because life was so much easier. You just wrote a letter, licked a stamp and sent it off.
We're going to go now. It's time to go.
Okay. Let's go look at Sneakerinas because I still am owed a birthday present.
Let's go. You know what? Let's go out for lunch for your birthday.
What?
And then we'll look at Sneakerinas.
I cannot have any more meals out.
Yes, you
I am
can.
like eating out for 4 days.
Yes, you can. We'll be back next week. Please keep your messages coming in. hello@40ish.co.uk and have a lovely weekend, everybody.
Bye.